Vintage style Halloween decor is a hot trend in high-end boutiques, but you don't have to break the bank to pull off an old-fashioned holiday. Studio 5 contributor Christine McKay says you can brew up your own creations for less than $10. This is the look I love, the vintage-inspired throwback to yesteryear's kind of decor.
I do too. I absolutely love it. And I was watching Tasha's segment earlier, and she was talking about, I don't know what it is about Halloween that especially as decorators we love.
Yeah.
And I think what I realized I love the most is that it's one of those times that you don't have to be perfect in your creations. The more off or crooked it is, the creepier, and just the more fun. For instance, I am not like a freehand painter at all, and yet I saw something similar at a boutique that was just adorable. Had these little hand-painted faces, and what made it so great is because I didn't have to make it perfect. I kind of just drew like a crooked little smile and a little nose. So I saw these little wands. But they didn't really do anything. They just kind of sat there, and I thought they were really cute. But I decided to kind of put a spin on it.
Okay.
So what I did is I added some beads into the box. And let me just say, it just started out as just a paper mache 4-inch circle box.
Okay. Like so 50 cents, right?
Yeah, yeah. And right now, all the paper mache is 30% off at Robert's. So great time. Okay. So you'll notice there's a little rattle in there.
Oh.
So I put some beans in there. And then I made up a little cheesy poem to put on the back. But it says, "Evil spirits all around, shake me twice and they are bound."
Christine, that's cute.
So, I thought these are so fun for your little ones, especially when they're kind of scared of the costumes, you know, that they can just shake it and it shakes away all the scary things.
That is so fun.
Really fun. And let me just show you really quickly how you make these.
Okay.
And like I said, the great part is you don't really need any painting skills, but you just start with, like I said, just a regular size box, and you can use any size, and then you paint it just however you want. And I always think buttons and glitter make everything better.
Easy way to go.
Makes the world go round.
Exactly. Kids would love this project.
So
to decorate a little face, yeah.
And the only thing that you'll need to help them with is just this part right here. And you'll just want to take a craft knife, and you'll just want to kind of just drill a little hole in the bottom of the box, just really, and just kind of spin it. Just make a little bit of a hole.
Okay.
And then you can add your dowel to it, which is probably right here.
It's hiding under this Halloween fun.
But what you'll do is you'll insert the dowel in the bottom.
Okay.
And then it just sticks there, and then you'll put the beans inside. And
do you glue it at all, or you just stick it in there?
You do, yeah. Once you've stuck it in, you want to put like a little dab of glue at the very top to hold it in place. And then I put one on the bottom too.
And you obviously sealed off the lid.
Then you'll glue the lid back on with the beans inside, and there you go.
Darling.
And then I think the fun part is adding all of the fringe and the trim and the beads.
The accessories.
So really fun. You could just put several of these in a vase, and they make a great statement piece.
Cute centerpiece idea. Okay,
really
I like
fun.
Your art skills. They make me smile.
Kind of creepy, kind of fun.
Okay, what else?
So the next thing, my favorite one, and you'd mentioned that this was yours as well, is this right here.
This is so cute.
There is an artist, her name is Bethany Lowe, and she is just the queen of vintage Halloween. Her stuff's a little expensive, well worth it, but I mean, if I could buy everything, I would, but I can't. So I had to take the pieces that I couldn't afford and kind of make it my own.
That's the inspiration for this.
And this is my inspiration for this. Now, the key to Bethany Lowe projects are always the vintage trim and tassels. So here's the best tip of the day. I have been eyeing this vintage trim since last Halloween. Notice the price on that?
$14.50.
$14.50 for this, but you can see it just totally makes the project.
Right.
So this year I finally broke down and bought it.
That's a splurge for Christine.
It was a huge splurge for me. But however, I will be returning it because guess what I found? We went over to the dollar store and I found this ugly little creature.
And he's ugly.
I thought, oh my goodness.
Same deal.
Is almost identical to what I needed. So what I did is I just simply unwound it because it was put together so poorly. It just unwound really easily, and I had my tinsel for my box.
Look at that.
$1.
Darling. And this goes back to a principle you've taught us. Look for shape, look for color, look for something outside of the packaging.
You know, for instance, this little guy right here, same thing. I'm just going to take this off and use the tinsel. What's really funny about this is I got this at the dollar store, and then later that day I went to a regular craft store and it was $6.99.
And you paid?
$1 at the dollar store. And I'm just going to take it apart and use the trim.
Sure beats $14.50. It
beats $14.50. So, and there's all sorts of different trims that really make the project.
What's the base of this?
The base is just another, it's a 4-inch paper mache round box, covered with pattern paper, and then topped with a crow. Crows are really hot right now. Another fine dollar store for $1.
You found the crow?
Yes. And at both dollar stores I've gone to, they were on the very bottom shelf of the Halloween supplies, so they're hidden. So you got to like dig in there.
Look, and you must put a crown on it.
And you must put a crown and a banner and glitter, because glitter makes everything better. And you can download the accessories at kmckaydesigns.com.
Glitter makes the world go round.
It does. It
put that in your phone book. Christine McKay, Studio 5.
And then if you want, you can just put it on a candle stand to give it some height. Okay, I have to show you my very favorite. Well, okay, this is my very favorite. So my second favorite.
We're picking favorites.
Okay, I saw this paper mache box at the craft store a while back, and I just knew I had to have it because inside there were 6 little canisters. I didn't know what I was going to do with it, but this was the perfect project. I made a little wizard starter kit, and it's the Alistair Ramsey School of Sorcery and Witchcraft, and yes, I made that up.
Nice.
But you can download all of the labels, and then all these little canisters have little apothecary labels like spider droppings or bat wings, and just fun little things. You can either use it as like a decoration or treats or a favorite, party favor.
Put treats in here.
Yeah.
Darling.
And it was $3, and you can use a coupon or your 30% off.
Where did you find this little box?
At Robert's Crafts.
Okay.
And so really, really fun.
And you trimmed up the
just trimmed
box
it,
lid.
and then put a little book plate on the front that says use with caution. And I also found a paper mache wand that started out like this, and I just simply painted and then glittered.
Paper mache has never looked so chic.
It's so quick and easy.
Yes.
I love that it's inexpensive.
Are these downloads on your website?
They're all
Those
downloads.
tags?
Everything.
Darling.
You can download and make it for free.
Darling.
Really quickly, one of the ways that I like to buy the paper mache is they come in nesting sets, and you can get like 7 or 8 pieces, and they're under $20. And it's just like, it's like Christmas. You keep opening it, and there's another box and another box, and you can do all sorts of things. This is great because it's really big, so it's an inexpensive way to fill a big space.
Right.
And you can just stencil right on there, just some cute phrases. Or one thing that I like to do is I love the vintage Halloween postcards, and you can download them for free online. You can just Google vintage postcards or go to my website and you can download this one. I wanted the box to look like it was metal, so I painted it black, and then this is a really fun technique. You just brush on or dab on a little bit of brown paint and crumple up some tissue paper and just dab it. And it kind of gives a metallic look. That aged look. And then I just added some hardware onto the top.
Cute.
So really fun.
So cute, Christine. Fabulous projects here. I know more projects on your website.
Yep.
kmckaydesigns.com, including a cute little sucker holder.
Made out of a paper towel holder.
Made out of a paper towel holder.
Yep.
That is too cute. Little trick-or-treat surprise sitting there on your counter. Love that. Instructions on her website. We will, of course, link you there from our website, studio5.ksl.com. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
All right, coming up.